I hope Messi's deal, because Messi's deal was groundbreaking. He's gets a piece of Adidas. Sports soccer. He gets a huge piece of every jersey. So he has all
from the MLS
and from Adidas soccer in the world.
That's crazy.
That's huge. That's like a Michael.
That's huge.
Huge. That's like a Michael Jordan type groundbreaking deal.
Yeah, but not how many guys can you bring to the MLS and offer them that? And they offered it to Messi at the tail end of his career.
He's still gonna.
I agree 100%. But how are you gonna bring someone in their prime? Like Mbappe didn't go to a country that's a flight probably 2 hours from where he lives for $700 million. You think he's gonna come to fucking LA for $50 million? No.
Well, they're not going to offer him $50 million. I mean, they're going to offer him big money.
Where are you pulling the money from?
Mbappe is more in his prime, though. That's the big difference.
Everyone who comes here to play that's ever come is way past their prime.
Yes. Yeah. Agree.
Way past.
Agree.
So the MLS will never grow because they will never have the money, ever have the money to pay those dudes.
You know, here's the thing. So no one thought that hockey could ever work in Los Angeles. They signed a certain Wayne Gretzky. Now there's hockey at Arizona State. You know, there's hockey in the Phoenix Coyotes. There has to be someone to kick down the door. Messi was the right one. I mean, so. Beckham did it right, but Beckham did it.
Beckham wasn't Henry.
They all did it. But Messi
slowly
is the GOAT.
Right. But he's also way past his prime.
I think casual fans don't even care about that.
No, nobody cares about that. The turds he's playing against will show. There's no way moving in 10 years that league won't be a quarter of what any league in Europe is.
I feel like, going to Eddie's point, I feel like people in America don't like soccer because the people of like Messi in the MLS like suck. Like people like me who are naturally grow up don't watching soccer. I'm not going to go to an MLS game and not see somebody like Messi.
The United States will not love soccer until, and I'll be honest with you, just straight out, I don't give a fuck what people say. When black people start playing fucking soccer,
hey man, I didn't want to say it.
When black people start, I swear to God, we have the best athletes in the world. All right, more besides Shohei Ohtani, Fred, and Messi, Ronaldo. But other than that, the American athlete is amazing. If you take those athletes and from 2 years old, 3 years old, you feed them a soccer ball and that's what they do. Bro, when you go to those countries, they have camps, and Barcelona and all these countries, and they have camps everywhere with coaching, and those kids are playing from when they're born practically. That's why they're so good.
But I feel like in America it's like football and basketball.
Of course.
There's not enough demand.
Okay, look. Would you rather have Derrick Henry running over a 6'2", 220 linebacker or heading the ball into the soccer net?
Right.
It depends on who's kicking the ball.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Dude, when you watch soccer highlights, there's some fucking goals that you just say, wow.
Yeah.
I think
literally.
Rafa, I think that is that's a brilliant freaking point. I think I can't believe I mean, I've probably thought that in my subconscious, but now that you say it out loud, it makes perfect fucking sense.
Of course.
But, you know, who's going to be that guy to be like, I want to do that? What, you know, 5-year-old in Compton or, you know, whatever is saying, Messi might be that dude. Messi might inspire a young generation.
Messi doesn't even speak enough English. If Beckham didn't do it, and Henry, who spoke English, and he's black, so he's of the complexion of the athlete, in reality, the ideal athlete that we see on television every day, except in baseball, because those black dudes are Dominican, right? But there's no American black baseball players that are very good besides Mookie Betts.
No, that's why I don't watch baseball either.
Are you
like me don't watch baseball?
Oh, okay. Well, anyways.
By the way, CJ's black.
If you didn't know.
Yeah, he sounds white, but he's black.
Yeah.
6'1", 225, pure chocolate. If the youth here realized how much money there is in baseball and soccer everywhere.
I think you're just talking about black youth because there is a lot of youth that play soccer.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I'm talking about black youth. I'm talking about the best athletes in the country. Yes, I am.
Giannis was he played soccer. Giannis was a big soccer. Kobe loves soccer.
Yeah.
A lot of these athletes, they love soccer.
Yeah. But Kobe lived in Italy for how long? Giannis is an international athlete.
Yeah.
Dirk, Steve Nash.
Well, I mean,
those
so
are
it's not-
international athletes.
Just like how America dominates certain sports, Europe is going to dominate soccer. It'll never be an American sport.
I don't think so.
So, I mean, it's going to be what it is.
It will never be that because the
Never?
youth.
Ever,
it
ever,
will
ever?
never be that because the youth doesn't. You're not promoting that.
Yeah,
here.
but I do think it's going to get better when you have those, like Messi. Everyone, I mean, this generation, maybe their kids would be like, look it. And then they'll put more kids into it because they're watching Messi. I think the
Black
league,
people
league
are
will get
watching
better.
Messi.
The
I
first,
tell you-
the first MLS soccer game I watched was with
Messi.
Place.
Yeah,
The other day, right here.
I think slowly it'll get
Here's
better.
the thing.
It's like the third one I've ever
This
watched.
is what I'm disappointed in Ronaldo. Imagine Ronaldo put some big stars, some obviously older because they all come, and I understand they want to play for real teams and real soccer. If Ronaldo would have came to one of the LA teams, and then you put, let's say, Suarez in New York.
You couldn't pay Ronaldo. And you have the big factor about Ronaldo that nobody seems to realize is that his wife makes money. His wife travels to fashion show here in Ibiza, this here in Germany, France, Italy, blah, blah. She can't be here. She can't be here for all that.
Beverly fucking Hills?
That's
There's
not
no
the
fucking,
same.
Come on, man.
Dude, that's
New
not
York?
the same.
New York, Paris?
It's not
What
the
do you
same thing.
mean
It's not the
no.
same thing.
New York and Paris are the same fucking thing.
That's
when it
her
comes
following.
To,
That's her following. Those are her people. Those are the events she goes to. Those are the ones they invite her to, etc. Blah blah blah. That's what she does. Those are that's where her family is.
There was a certain,
And on top of that, Ronaldo's son, he's pretty fucking good.
Send him to Bosco.
Yeah,
There we go.
he'd fucking run circles over every dude there, and it would
So
be
you don't-
pointless after
so
the first
you
day.
don't see, I mean, what the deal in Saudi for Ronaldo is 1 or 2 years?
Doesn't matter. I feel
You
like
don't
he's
think
gonna
he'll
be.
ever do the MLS thing?
Oh, it would be hard because his son is very good.
By the way,
His son's not gonna get better here.
Sonny said that you don't have to worry. He's going to make the next Messi in America.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you, Sonny.
yes.
There we go.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, my son.
And then Cecilia said U.S. soccer needs better coaches so we can compete in the Olympics.
They've had better coaches. They've had They've had German coaches. They've had coaches from everywhere. It's just the players aren't very good. It's just what it is. They're faster, but they're not very good.
Well, explain to me this, because we were at this game at the Rose Bowl, and Pulisic, who was our best American athlete.
He's half Croatian.
Okay.
He's half
So
Croatian.
everyone's half everything in the United States.
He could have played for the Croatian team and possibly won
Yes.
the World Cup.
My son also wrestles for Puerto Rico.
And where does he play? Where's Pulisic playing? Pulisic playing in Europe. He comes here. I was booing the shit out of him.
That's what my point was. Every time he touched the ball, he got booed.
I booed the shit out of him. But there was maybe like 32 white people out of the 80,000 at the Rose Bowl.
Not true. Not true.
92?
Maybe.
Gabe said he appreciates your representation of Dominicans.
Yes. Yes. The only Dominican boxer.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fred said, I might be wrong, but these kids on TikTok and Twitch really blowing up the sport in America. For example, Speed, he's super famous, and a lot of these kids, he's blowing up the sport. Kim Kardashian's kid is liking soccer because
He's like 5.
the youth in America, right?
Is he in a camp?
Here's the thing. And
Probably.
this is why I won't say never, Rafa. This is why.
Just like Bieber.
Because we have never, ever seen athletes get paid like Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe. The contracts, even in baseball
You
and
just
basketball.
never realized it. All these dudes have been making this.
No
the
one's
money's-
got offered $700 million for 1 year.
That's from Saudi Arabia. He's not going to get that from Madrid.
I guarantee you it has. That's why I'm saying there is a chance. There is a chance. And these teams in Europe, I know they don't pay like that. But what does Holland make at Man U?
Probably he's got to make $2 million a week.
So what's his...
Or not even. No, he's got to make less than $2 million a week. Messi used to make $950,000 a week, but that's without all his deals.
So who do you think in the Premier League, let's say, or who's the highest paid?
They make around $750,000, $800 a
But
week.
no, but give me...
Holland makes $97.5 million.
97.
for 5 years, for the whole 5 years.
But that's,
But they have so much more endorsement than they do here. Like Holland's on probably everything in Manchester and in Norway. He's probably everywhere. Ronaldo's everywhere in Portugal and Madrid and Italy.
But as the money grows, more kids will be interested because a smart dad's going to be like, F football. F being a running back.
Yeah.
Number one.
Freddie Adu was 14 years old.
And he
signed
sucked.
doesn't matter. He signed to DC United at 14. He was black. Nobody got the hint. They didn't get the hint.
Because he wasn't very good, though. They swung and
didn't
missed.
know what.
They swung and missed on
when
Freddie
Adu. Adu came to play, the U.S. didn't know what was good. 100%.